Alright, welcome back to SMT 5, and we are gonna go into a dungeon. But first, cutscene.
What is that?
At last we meet, my partner soul.
That's the voice from yesterday.
It's Lamu. He's got one of the schoolgirls. Understood.
Why do you hesitate? This world is no place for a servant of evil. We have no choice. Both demon and human must be purged.
So, are you prepared to join with me?
You're my partner?
It is the moment of decision, my errant soul. Accept me. Accept the vengeance you deserve.
I'm not.
I command you, give in to your urges. Accept them. Embrace them.
He's a serious threat. We have to put him down fast.
Okay, what is with the Japanese game manufacturers and making monsters that have tentacles or tendrils and having them interact with high school girls? Whatever. Before you think that's me going too far to get demonetized. We're past that 30-second threshold, so we're kind of alright. Plus, I was silent that entire cutscene for the most part, so make it out what you will. But what is it with the Japanese making tendril or tentacle monsters and having the fixation with high school girls? Anyway. So yeah, the idea of this dungeon in particular, we are trying to rescue as many students as we can, and the only way to do so is to look every nook and cranny, look everywhere for a student, and essentially get them out. We will be encountering demons in this route, and I'm pretty certain I fought every single demon in here when I played it. While I'm recording audio, I'm recording, my commentary pretty much off this. We are going to get a cutscene, I think, in the next couple of seconds. So I'm gonna keep quiet when that happens. But yeah, for the most part, all the demons I'm going to be dealing with right now until we get to the end of this video are going to be pretty straightforward. They're pretty much going to be like 1 round to 2 rounds of turns, and it's mainly because of how I buffed my character and my party up, that this is more or less like a free free battles pretty much. It's just a way they level up and get XP, and you're never going to say no to that. But yeah, I'm pretty certain this video is going to end with us entering the Neverworld again, but in a new section of the Neverworld, and that's where I'm going to leave it for the time being, because I think when I make another video, it'll be, when we get to the boss of that area. But anyway, cutscene.
Your reputation precedes you, young man. I am Hayataro, currently assigned to support Sire Yuzuru.
Good, you're here. This is Hayataro, a sacred beast of Bethel and my partner. He'll be assisting us with the mission.
I must say, their barbarity truly knows no bounds.
Yes, they've proven they truly are shameless. It seems they've attacked a number of students, even kidnapping some of them. I hope Miyazu is safe. The current plan is for Hayataro and I to search this area for students. I'll ask that you do the same elsewhere, so we can cover more ground. Dazai should be somewhere giving his demon summoning program its first real trial as well. Let's give it our all for the sakes of our classmates.
Okay. So yeah, pretty much just divide and conquer, trying to, save everyone, like I said. But for the most part, like I said, most of these battles are going to be pretty free. It's kind of sad what's happening here with Sayori, though. It kind of looked like in that cutscene before what happened with Lamu. She was getting bullied. That bullies led to, anger, regret, anger and vengeance, obviously. Hence the name of the game. Wink, wink. I say that jokingly, trust me. But yeah, it looks like Lamu is influencing her to act on her instinct of wanting to get revenge on those bullies, which is kind of sad, really, because you can't solve bullying with violence, or even it's difficult because bullying is such a touchy subject, and yeah, someone who has been bullied, I get it. Oh my god, it's the cutest little mascot of the series, Jack Frost. Oh.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm not gonna pronounce the name of this winged female looking demon. Trust me, I'm gonna butcher that name whenever I see it. I'm also gonna try my best not to look directly at the design as my culture should way. And the same with Incubus. Incubus has always been a very humoristic theme design wise, but yeah, you can tell there's some NSFW inspirations with some of the designs here. I'm just going to be honest, I like the designs. They do look monstrous while also fitting the theme of SMT. But here's the neat little thing about Jack Frost. So in this dungeon, if you go back to Jack Frost, he will heal you. So anytime you feel like, oh, I'm lost MP or I've lost health, run back to Jack Frost and talk to him. He'll heal you up. It's free heal. That's just a nice little thing I can tell you about this particular dungeon, which I do enjoy. But yeah, as I was talking about with Sayori, and her bullying, troubling, it is kind of sad. And somewhat, when it comes to bullying, obviously, how do you stop it, or how do you make sure the person getting bullied doesn't feel constant hate and ridicule? And that's always a touching subject. That's always a difficult subject to try and get answer to. My experience when I was bullied when I was younger, it helped knowing I had a group of friends that were close to me. So I'm always under the impression that if someone is being bullied, the best way to make sure that they're okay is to make them realize that there are people there who care and actually are there to help. Because the person who's bullied more often than not, is not going to say anything about it. They're just going to take it on their chin and bottle it up. And that's just a thing which I know from experience. That does tend to happen. So, yeah, like, general advice, if someone is in a state of being bullied, my advice would be, you know someone that might be bullied, talk to them. Make sure that you let them know that if they need any help or they want to have a, you know, want to have a friendly, you know, ear to listen to, so that, you know someone's there for communication, but make sure that you tell the person who you think might be bullied that you're there for them, not for yourself. Because that's usually a good way to make the person who might be bullied feel in a position where they can overcome that. And that does take time, but as someone who has gone through that, it isn't a surefire thing. It's a process that will take a while to work, but it does help. But yeah, for the most of this video, I think it's just going to be me running around this dungeon, clearing out the demons and stuff. But yeah, since this will be the last video I'm going to post on my channel for a little bit, I know we've got Persona 3 Reloaded, episode Aegis, coming in a few weeks. And I know I have been holding off on my Persona 3 progress. And the reason for that is pretty simple. I want to focus on this game in particular first. I'm going to go back and make some Persona 3 videos, and in particular, try to finish the main game before going in the episode Aegis.
It's you. Nearly gave me a heart attack there. So, I think I kinda underestimated this whole fighting thing. Like that honor student, Atsuta? Now he's impressive. Went right up to those demons, no sweat. And then you got me. And it's because I couldn't get it together. And all the students... What the hell was I thinking? Like some dropout like me could ever do that kind of stuff. Really? You mean, even you get scared? No, I can't do it!
It may be unfortunate, but there's no forcing someone to fight. Furthermore, his fears are well grounded. The demon summoning program takes a toll on the human soul. The more one interacts with demons, the closer one grows to being like the demons themselves. When a human's nature becomes closer to that of demons, they find themselves more concerned with the affairs of the ethereal realm than those of the earthly realm. Thus, his fears are well grounded. Even if he does not know the truth, his instinctual reaction is entirely natural. That is why we must leave him be for now. If he feels unfit for his duty, then it falls to us to see it through.
Okay. Pretty good information there from Agami over the Demon Summoning program. But yeah, that is interesting that in this game they basically just explained in that little scene there with Agami that the more someone uses the Demon Summoning program to defend themselves, the more they are more focused on the ethereal realm than essentially the human realm. That is an interesting take that I don't think is explored in SMT. At least from what my very limited knowledge on the series is. And by very limited, it's Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne, it's Shin Megami Tensei 4, but really it's like the first dungeon of that game, because I've never gotten that far in. And as for my Nocturne experience, it's up until like it's after the first opening dungeon as well, but it's like getting to Gaza is where I'm at in Nocturne in terms of my knowledge. But yeah, interesting take by Gami there. I will say, again, just trying to spitball and trying to make conversation here. This will be the last video I'm going to post for a while. The reason why I'm taking a little bit of a break, I'm going on holiday next week, so I won't be around making videos or posting videos for SMT 5 for a little bit. By the time I be back, I will be going through the next Neverworld, the next area in the Neverworld, trying to make sure I've got everything done before continuing and showing the next boss and showing the next like main story stuff or like major side quests I think are fun. But back to Persona 3. I plan on going back to Persona 3. I plan on finishing it. I plan on going back to streams or going back to a format where I can post Persona 3 stuff and get it on the channel, because I want to finish the original story of Persona 3 before tackling episode Aegis, since that is the DLC. And the reason why I want to do it that way is because Aegis takes place kind of after post main story, so hence why I want to do it that regard. If anyone's gonna wonder about other other streams and games that I've done that I haven't gone back to, for instance Tekken 8, because I did say I was going to do some Tekken 8 videos when DLC comes out and I haven't done any yet. Well, we did get the information as of right now on DLC story for Tekken 8, and that's coming out in September. So when that story DLC drops for Tekken 8, I'll make another stream like I did with Tekken 8, and I'll go through the DLC story I'm looking forward to that. As someone who likes Tekken, as someone who likes Persona and the Persona games, I'm looking forward to episode Aegis as well. I know that the episode Aegis is going to be extremely difficult because it was in the original FPS, but I always enjoy a challenge. And the other big series I was going to do this year and I haven't gone back to in a while, what's happened to Final Fantasy VII Rebirth? Absolutely nothing. I've just made the decision that I'll get to the final boss of Rebirth. When I get to it, I'll make a video of me beating the final boss, beating the final chapter essentially. And I'll make also a compilation video of me obtaining every single trophy in the game, including the platinum, since this was a platinum journey and I do want to show me obtaining every single platinum. But yeah, that's just like a little plan I've got for the next few months, and pretty much that might take me up to the end of the year maybe, or even beginning of next year. But is there any other games that I'm interested in that I would want to get on the channel? Of course there is. Will I be able to tweet some footage of it or do a full playthrough? I might be able to make some videos or get some footage off games I'm interested in. As for whether they're going to be a full playthrough or not, that's going to be something I'm going to have to think about. I do have an idea when it comes to Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection that I kind of would like to do a mini series on that, going through every game, getting at least beating the bosses in every game, not including the Punisher, beating them up, but also wanting to make a video for each game. So we're going to get a Children of the Atom one, we'll get a Marvel Superheroes one, we'll get a Marvel Superheroes for Street Fighter game, we'll get Marvel vs. Capcom 1, Marvel vs. Capcom 2. I think that's a good idea. And of course, X-Men vs. Street Fighter. I think that's a good way around it, so to speak. So that there's a good flow of content, good flow of footage for each game, at least showing me beating the boss of each game and getting essentially an arcade ending. But the one I'm more excited about is actually Marvel vs. Capcom 1 and 2, because I know with those games, I can make a bunch of content on those. And I can make a bunch of content on Marvel Super vs. Street Fighter because I've played the game. I know how that works. Children of the Atom is one I'm actually excited about as X-Men vs. Street Fighter, because I'm an X-Men fan. I'm a Street Fighter guy, so it's gonna be kind of fun. And then Marvel Superheroes, that's just gonna be Children of the Atom just with Marvel characters. I mean, what's there not to be excited about? Plus, I hope that collection does extremely well, because if it does, we might get another Marvel vs. Capcom game. Or, fingers crossed, a Capcom vs. SMT game, because I really want SMT to do well. And I know with KOF 15, I have made a few videos on that, and I've enjoyed myself doing those. I do want to go back to KOF 15 for when the free content at the end of the year comes out, which is going to be Mature and Vice. But I still have to deal with, Gynuts who have not beaten yet. I cannot beat the second boss challenge, which just shows you how much I struggle with that game. But yeah, I did just want to, while making this video, just want to clarify some things about the channel. Taking a bit of a break. Once this video is up, I will be taking a bit of a break for at least a week or two. Just want to make sure I got everything done.
Sahari, stop! Don't do this! I'm sorry. Please don't hurt me! Are you serious? You're really trying that with me? After it never worked when I said it to you? When you were punching me, kicking me, destroying my stuff? Now you understand? Please don't hurt me. Sahari! I'm so sorry. I wish I could have done something before it got to be so bad. You're not the one who needs to feel sorry, Tao. You did enough. Simply by reaching out to me. I was the one who pushed you away. You don't deserve to be dragged into all this. It's all mine to bear. All this hatred. I know you don't want this, Sahari. Don't hurt anyone else. Don't hurt them. I'm only returning the favor. The only thing I did wrong was put up with their abuse for as long as I did. All that did was make them hurt me more. God, I hate them. I hate them so much! So I'm going to give them exactly what they deserve. Drop dead. Serves you right.
Poor Sahari, another pitiable lamb laid on God's altar, another arbitrary sacrifice. You need must scrap everything that has pained you from the face of this earth.
Pathetic.
Do you not feel better now? Should you accept me, such feelings are only the beginning of your new life. Now the time has come to face your fate.
No.
Let us become one in the other world.
Don't! Help me! Sorry!
You forfeited any choice in the matter the moment you use my power.
Sorry.
They've entered the Netherworld. We may still catch them if we're fast.
Please, take me with you. I want to save Sahori too. If I can just talk to her again, I'm sure I can get through to her.
We aim to kill Lamu and save that girl. Her Holiness's power could boost our odds on both counts. Let's find them.
Oh wow. Is this the Netherworld? It looks like some kind of disaster hit this place. Sahori's out here somewhere. I'll do my best to stay out of your way, but please, be careful while we look for her.
Wait, what? Hey there, stranger! Oh, long time no see, huh? Oh, so your friends got nabbed by the demons! I was actually just about to check this place out. You want me to come with you, huh?
A word. Stay alert.
Okay, so we're back at the Netherworld again, and yeah, I'm going to wrap this video up right now. So hopefully, you guys enjoyed this video. I had fun. So next time we get into SMT5, we'll be going through the major events of this part of the Netherworld. There was a good bit left to do. There was a bunch of bosses that I'm going to have to show. And I'm going to have fun doing it. But I'm going to take my time. I'm going to make sure I get the right demons for the right encounters and stuff. And make sure I do things my way. But yeah, I'm having fun playing this, doing the series. I'm having fun telling people of my plans for the channel in the next few months. Because I needed to clear the air a little bit. As it comes to any future projects or any future things I want to do on the channel, I'm always open to doing something neat or doing something new. But with the amount of games I want to play and want to put on the channel, with the amount of games I am doing right now, pretty bloated schedule, I would just say. It would be a pretty bloated schedule where I won't have any free time. And I don't want to be one of those content creators where I'm just going to be flabbergasted and pretty much making this a full-time job. I've always planned on this channel being a thing for me where I can make the content I want to make and have fun doing it. I never want to make it like an actual thing where it gets tiring, it gets boring. And it's never half for me. But yeah, I'm just finishing up some haunts, making sure we get some upgrades and level ups to myself and the demons I need. And yeah, pretty much that's all I've got left to say. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in a few days or a few weeks, or at least a week or two, for another SMT5 video. Until then, I'll see you guys next time.